as my great Aunt Rose used to say, "What are you doing here?" She was Polish. I got to tell you a story. There's a lady last night who was born and raised in Poland, and she said, "I love that music." And I told her about my Polish grandmother, who lived in Ravenna, Nebraska, south central Nebraska, and she used to tune into the Hispanic radio stations. And she would say to Mom, "Now, do you hear that? That sounds like Polish." And then, of course, a polka is a polka, so what are you going to do? All right. So anyway, in case you don't know who I am, you're lucky. My name's Brian. I'm Brian Leatherman. That's my sister, Kathy. She's much older than I am. I get crazy when she's in the audience. Anyway, I'm the director of the Cherry Creek Chorale. We're going to visit a little bit with some of our guests. So on my left here we have Alex Komodore, who is the professor of guitar at MSU Denver. This is where you clap. And to my right we have half of Mariachi Las Dahlias. So I thought it would just be fun to just kind of visit a little bit and find out from these folks. We're going to pass the microphone around and find out just a little bit about them and their professional lives. So my first question for all of you is, how did you get into singing, playing, music in general?
Okay, hi, my name's Priscilla. I play violin in Mariachi Las Dahlias. Yeah, when I was very young, when I was 4, my mom signed me up for this piano, like mother-daughter class, and so I was forced to learn piano. And then in middle school, I learned violin through the public school system, and then when I started grad school here in Colorado, I joined the mariachi class at CU Boulder, and then I just kind of fell into that, and here I am.
Hi, my name is Marimesa Burgos, and I got into music because my dad is a musician. He plays norteño music, which is a style of music from northern Mexico. And so it was kind of exposed to me since I was born. And the first time I sang in front of an audience, I was probably about 5. And then I got into mariachi in middle school and was hooked ever since. And yeah, that's kind of a little bit about me. And I started playing the vihuela in middle school, so singing and playing.
Hi, my name is Diana Lechuga. I play the guitarrón with Las Dahlias. My music education started in grade school. I started playing the string bass in 3rd grade, played through high school. And then when I was 24, an ex-boyfriend of mine that is a mariachi told me that I would never be able to be a mariachi because it's something that you're supposed to do, you know, from like childhood. It's a generational thing. And well, nobody tells me no, so here we are.
So I'm Alex Komodore. I think my first remembering of the classical guitar, which is this beast I have right here, was my dad used to play records of the great and late Andres Segovia, the Spanish guitarist, when I was a child, probably 5, 6 years old. And I got addicted to that sound, and I went, I want to do that. And the rest is now history. I've been playing the guitar over 60 years. Yeah, so here I am.
So we'll continue with you. Tell us a little bit about your life as it pertains to music. You know, as a professional player, as a student of music, as a teacher. Tell us about your life and how music interacts with you and you with it.
Yeah, I would say I live, at this point, a lot of my experiences playing with groups like this is so fantastic. Performing is, of course, at the center or core of what I like to do. But I would say I learned the most from my students, who are all different ages, all different capabilities on the guitar. I start them sometimes with beginner up to expert. And I learn from them in so many different ways on an ongoing basis. So I like to think that I'm discovering that answer as I go along.
I have been a teacher for the last 15 years of middle school orchestra and mariachi, and last year was my last year, and I've shifted to just mariachi playing and gigging. But yeah, I love doing both. I love teaching and I love performing, and I'm really happy and lucky and very fortunate that I get to do that. And then most recently, Maria and I have started a nonprofit called Cuerdas y Canciones, in which we try to help music teachers who want to incorporate mariachi in their schools and in their music programs, to just give them more resources for that.
A couple years ago, I was working at a nonprofit, and I wasn't really happy there. So I had a life coach she's like, what do you want to do? And I said, I just want to play. Like, I want to just do music. And we made it happen. I'm really happy and grateful to say that every aspect of my professional life is mostly, music focused. So with Mariachi Las Dahlias, of course, and then, as Priscilla mentioned, Cuerdas y Canciones, which is our next venture of helping mariachi education across the state. And I also teach baby music classes once a week, and that's a lot of fun too.
All right. I'm a professional mariachi. That's my thing. I worked at Home Depot about 1.5 years ago, and I was miserable. The gigging life was not enough for me to, live a sustainable life. But thankfully, because of events like this and our work at Casa Bonita and all that stuff, I can now be a professional mariachi, and I can say I'm living my best life.
Cool. We didn't talk about this with the group last night, but tell us a little how Las Dahlias got started.
Oh. Okay. So Mariachi Las Dahlias started about, I want to say 8 or 9 years ago, with these 3 women, and they all had ties to CU Boulder, and it was more like a trio. It was 3 women, and they all sang, and they wanted to just play music of Mexican and all Latin American genre. And then they started expanding, and then they kind of added a couple more people. And then because of life circumstances, those women ended up moving out of Colorado. And then we kind of took it over, and about 3 years ago, we made it a more traditional mariachi, and I'll
Yeah, so there was at one point where we had to make a decision. There was 3 of us, and we said, is this group going to disband, or what are we going to do with it? We said, let's just keep practicing and see what happens. And so I was like, I know a guitarrón player, let's invite her. And then how do you feel if we move this more to a traditional route? And then over the few years, we've been adding more members. So what had started as sort of 3 or 4, now we're about a group of 8. So that's where we are.
So just to kind of close out this little session, why don't you tell us about maybe any other instruments or musical experiences that you've had, or maybe you'd just like to give us a fun fact about yourself. Do you want to start?
In addition to guitar, when you play the guitar, you have an option to play many different kinds of the guitar. There's classical guitar, there's electric guitar, which I'll be playing for you later. There's 12-string guitar, and then there are other instruments that I've learned how to play, such as the theorbo, which is a bass lute, and also the mandolin, which I really enjoy to play. So it's been kind of a lifelong pursuit to try these different forms of the guitar or guitar-like instruments. It's really a lot of fun to keep expanding that capability in my playing.
And he's also a long-distance runner. That's why he's so damn skinny.
Okay, interesting music experiences. I guess I just want to say, like, I remember when I was a kid, my parents were like, "You're not going to make any money making music." And I was like, okay, I guess I should go to medical school or something. And I tried that and I didn't like it. And so, I just am really happy and lucky that I fell into music because it did give me, like, a lot of opportunities. And I would have never thought, like, I got to travel to Portugal and be part of a music festival there. We've had some crazy gigs at, like, luchador competitions. And so, yeah, it's been really fun to get to be a musician and to have all these really cool opportunities and experiences.
So I mostly have done mariachi, but I did study music at MSU Denver, and I was in the choir there every single year. So I really enjoy choir. I started in choir in high school and did it throughout college, and then actually did a lot of theater. I have actually a master's and an MFA in theater performance, and so I did some musical theater. I thought I was really going to pursue theater, but then I graduated with my MFA right when COVID hit. And then this is kind of when Las Dahlias fell into my hands. So I haven't touched theater for a couple of years. Who knows? Maybe it'll make its way. But I don't see it in the near future because I don't know. It just has, it will have to take me away from Las Dahlias, but it is something that I really enjoy, and I've also had some really cool opportunities with that. Got to travel to Egypt and do like a multilingual play in Scotland and did a bunch of fun things with that.
Fun fact, I come from a long line of bakers. My family opened up the first and oldest Mexican bakery in Denver. It's called Rosales Mexican Bakery. If you want to check it out, you should go. It's been around for about 50-some years at this point. You should check it out. Highly recommend it.
She's actually being like really modest about it. It's the number one bakery in Denver, and their bread. Like we had their bread last week, and
where is it located?
32nd in Clay.
32nd and Clayton. Okay, check it out. I just wanted to say, I started looking for a mariachi group in January. When did we finally get connected? Like last month. Somebody said, I heard this group at a restaurant. Actually, Margaret in the choir, there's this group that sings, that performs at a restaurant close to us. I got a hold of them. It was difficult communication at best. And then I found out that the group disbanded. And he suggested another group. And that communication was more difficult. And then I tried several others and didn't hear from anybody. So in May, we're going to be hiring the Stratus Chamber Orchestra, which is involved with Augustana Arts. And I was talking to their executive director, and I had just a wild hair and said, hey, do you have any experience or recommendations for a mariachi group? And right away she said, oh, you've got to hire Las Dahlias. They are really good. And then I find out it's a girl band, which is so cool because I was dealing with a lot of macho men. And at the same time, a member of the chorale said, oh, Colorado Women's Choir had another mariachi group. I forget their name. But anyway, they are also an all-girl band. They're the only two all-female mariachi bands. I can tell you that you are in for a huge treat, getting to hear Alex, getting to hear these ladies and their colleagues. This is a fun concert. And do not feel compelled to stay seated or sit still, because you're going to want to get up and dance. And in fact, later on, when we get the rest of the crowd here, we are going to practice. Got that? Enjoy yourselves. Thank you. Please, a hand for our guests. Thank you, ladies.
right down to the day. And now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you, and now you're
next song is about an island, yes. But not one of those hot, sandy, tropical islands you go to on your winter vacation. No, 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 no. This song is about a cold, dirty, smelly Brook Island. An island called Manhattan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Belly to belly, yes, my friend. Back to back. Belly to belly.
It was a zombie jamboree, New York cemetery. It was a zombie jamboree, New York cemetery. Bamba, bamba, the season to gather and rock and I'll shop. And they were singing back, from belly to belly. I don't give a damn 'cause I'm stone dead already. Back, from belly to belly. Zombie jamboree. One female zombie wouldn't behave. Dancing, singing out of the grave. Holding a quart of rum. Knocking the conga drum. Don't let them zombies break away. Shop! They were singing back to back, from belly to belly. I don't give a damn 'cause I'm stone dead already. Back to back, from belly to belly. The zombie jamboree. And they were singing back to back, from belly to belly. I don't give a damn 'cause I'm stone dead already. Back to back, from belly to belly. The zombie jamboree.
And the zombies go. As the air grows cold and the leaves color, while all seasons change, we are reminded that no season represents change more so than autumn. And that is what this next song is about, as we follow dos oruguitas, or two caterpillars, on their journey to becoming las mariposas, or butterflies, and all the fear, wonder, and inevitability that comes with that, as change does for all of us in our lives.
Dos oruguitas enamoradas pasan sus noches y madrugadas llenas de hambre, siguen andando y navegando el mundo que cambian, sigue cambiando, navegando el mundo que cambian, sigue cambiando.
soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Y antes de morir yo quiero echar mis versos del alma. Y antes de morir yo quiero echar mis versos del alma. Guantanamera,
Thank you.